everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have our end of the month haul video. So this is everything that I picked up this month. Some of these things were actually given to me, which I'll explain in a little bit. I don't have too many things that I myself purchased, just because there are a few things that I did get as gifts this month that I figured I would go ahead and include for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the stuff that I actually purchased this month, and one of them things was just a giant hairspray, like giant hairspray. Technically I didn't pick this one out myself. This is the one that I typically use. My husband went to Target and I told him I needed hairspray and he got the jumbo can. So this will definitely be lasting me for a while, which is fine because I use it. It's not my most favoriteest hairspray, but it's always the one I come back to. I try other ones, and this is still the one that I end up using most of the time. So, you know, I always keep it on hand. Every so often, again, I'll try a new one, but this is the one that kind of seems to work the best for me for the price point, because I don't really see the point in spending a lot of money on hairspray, but if I ever find one that's worth it, I'll let you know. I did pick up another pack of my favorite Cetaphil makeup removing wipes. I sometimes am terrible about actually removing my makeup the right way, and I like to keep these on hand for the nights when I've now fallen asleep on the couch, or I don't know, sometimes I just have nights and I'm too out of it to even contemplate doing my whole skin routine. So I'll just take my makeup off with this. Sometimes I will wash my face, sometimes I will use toner, sometimes I just fall into bed after these and I regret it in the morning. Usually it's after a night of other regrets. So these I do really like, and they're very gentle. I've never had a problem with them irritating my eyes or my skin. This is probably my like 6th repurchase of these. They're the only ones I like. Cetaphil makes another one that has a dark blue packaging, and those I think are terrible. I know a lot of people like the simple wipes. Those don't do anything for me. These are the only ones that I found even remotely remove most of my makeup. Usually I'm lucky if it removes some. These remove most of it. Doesn't remove all of it, but it does do a pretty good job of removing most of my makeup. I have been trying to find a base coat that actually keeps my nail polish sticking. So right now I'm currently trying this, I don't even know what brand this Morgan Taylor base coat in Stick With It. Did get this from Ulta. I literally am trying this for the first time on this manicure that I have. In case you're wondering, the nail polish is the Kale Polish Miami Fever, which I don't even know if it's still available at this point, since I know they are selling out of all of their colors. But I like this one. In case you're wondering, it's like a terracotta. But we'll see how this works. I'm going to use it a couple times with a couple different brands of nail polishes to see if I can get it to chip less. The Kale polish itself does not chip as frequently as other nail polish brands do on me, but it still does chip after a couple of days, so I thought let's try a sticky base coat because I've heard that those do help. I picked up a mascara, and this mascara I have not used in ages. It is the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I used to love this mascara, and I thought, you know what, haven't used it in a long time. I've seen other mascaras. We need to see if I still like this. And here's what I forgot about this mascara. I love this mascara over another mascara. And when I first used it by itself, I was like, why did I like this? And then I remembered that I only ever loved it over another mascara. That was actually even how I recommended it to people. Like, put on a mascara, put this over it, you'll love it. I don't love it as much as I used to, but I do still like it that way. So I have been putting this on top of my Essence Lash Princess mascara, the one with the pink writing, and this on top, and I do really enjoy it. This one is the waterproof version. I don't remember if I liked the waterproof or the regular last time. I'm wanting to try to put a little bit more vitamin C into my kind of skincare routine. I tried a vitamin C serum and I had a lot of major skin problems. So I've heard really good things about this. This is the Vitamin Wake Up Mist by Pixi. And so far I'm using it, so I only use it in the morning. again, because it's Wake Up Mist, so in my head I can only use it in the morning. And I just spray it on my face first, and then I go in and put my moisturizer on top and my eye cream. I do let this sit first before I mix those in. I do like the smell. I'm not thrilled with the sprayer on it. I feel like I'm getting a little doused, so I've had to be careful with that. But it does say that it has orange blossom and citric extracts. I have not noticed like an increase in breakouts since using this like I have with the vitamin C creams. I haven't noticed any irritation on my skin like I have with other vitamin C things. So if you're wanting to add a vitamin C citrus thing to your skincare, I would recommend trying this one, because so far I'm not really having any major issues with it like I had in the past with trying some of the other ones. So I think it's definitely worth a try. It is a little expensive, not as expensive as other skincare, I know, but it is $15 for a bottle. I tried waiting until Target had like something on, sometimes Pixie's on sale, and they have not been putting Pixie on sale. Come on, Target, help a girl out, because there's a few other things that I would like to try from the brand. Now, since it is summer, and I am going to Las Vegas at the end of June, and it's just starting to get hot, I wanted to pick up some kind of facial sunscreen products, and I ended up picking up two. One of the ones I picked up was a facial sunscreen. This one was recommended. I don't know if you're going to see it with the glare. This one was recommended. This is the Australian Gold Mineral Lotion Non-Greasy Antioxidant Rich Protection. It's their botanical tinted sunscreen for the face in SPF 50. It's a lot of information. This does say that it's hyperallergenic, oxybenzone free, fragrance free, paraben free, phthalate free, dermatologist tested, pediatrician tested, reef friendly, and that there's no animal testing. That's a lot of little circles on the back with information, but thanks. So I applied it. I've been applying it. It does have a tint to it. Let me squeeze a little bit out so you can see. So it does have a tint to it that looks just like that. So on the skin, I mean, it's not really going to give you coverage, but it does kind of help even things out. So if you're not wanting to put other products over it, this may be good to use, you know, if you don't have, you know, if you have pretty good skin, using this and then using spot concealer, which I'm debating about trying this summer. It does kind of give a matte finish once it dries down. Like, it's not, you know, overly shiny. It will dry down even more to a matte finish. It does seem to work really well underneath my foundations. I haven't noticed any issues with that. I haven't noticed any additional breakouts with it. I have really liked this. We try to do biking when it's nice, like go biking like in our neighborhood. We try to bike to the grocery store or to like a downtown area that has restaurants instead of driving as much. And so like a lot of times when we're doing that stuff, I like this. If I know I'm going to be outside, you know, working on lawn stuff or whatever, I like to have a sunscreen on. I'm trying to get better about doing sunscreen underneath my foundations when I'm going out. Right now with teaching, we have recess, and I think it's important. I've been trying to remember to use this in the morning, so that way it's just underneath whatever foundation that I'm using, so that way I'm protected as well. So I thought that this would be good to have, try it out before we go on vacation so I can kind of get an idea if this is working. So far it does seem to be working really good. I want to say that this was like $15, which $14, which isn't bad, and the tube size is pretty big. You get 3 fluid ounces in this, which is pretty good amount. I'll take it. The other thing I picked up is a sunscreen setting spray. Now, I asked a really weird question, and I couldn't really get a straight answer from people who wear sunscreen under their foundation. Now, obviously, a lot of foundations have sunscreen. Again, I picked up a sunscreen. A lot of people wear sunscreen underneath their foundation. But I was a little confused because aren't you supposed to reapply sunscreen? Like, aren't you supposed to reapply like every couple of hours? And so I was like, okay, well, what does everyone do when it's time to reapply? Like, I'm not going to reapply sunscreen over my foundation because then it's going to wear off. How does that work? Do you just not reapply? Like, does that cause you to get burned? Like, I'm very, very confused. And people when I asked this on a makeup forum, people made it seem like they had no clue what I was talking about. Like, no clue. And so I was a little confused. And then, like, one person was like, well, they make SPF setting sprays. And I'm like, yeah, but does anybody use them? Like, what do you guys do for reapplying? Like, what am I not understanding here? Is this, like, magic sunscreen and it's going to last all day? Does it even say it? Let's see. Immediately reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, immediately after towel drying, or at least every 2 hours. You're supposed to reapply this every 2 hours. So if I'm putting it on underneath my foundation, what am I supposed to do? Does no one reapply sunscreen? And then a lot of people were like, well, if I'm going to be outside for that long period of time, I don't wear foundation. What? Okay, so maybe it's because of just some of the things that I tend to do. I tend to do some things where, yes, I would like foundation and I would like sunscreen. I have, you know, we did a Caribbean cruise and we went to Mexico and we like did the whole like pyramid thing, and it was like a huge thing because I used my It Cosmetics and I wore it after foundation, but then it was like the whole thing of like, well, I'm sweating and is it working? You know, kind of all of that. And like, I'm taking pictures and I'm hiking, I want at least some of my foundation on. Like, I didn't wear like full face makeup, but I still wanted like my skin to look okay. And like, I go to baseball games and we're sitting outside and it's hot. Same thing. I may not be wearing a huge full face of makeup, like it may not be full glam, but I at least want to look like I made an effort. So I feel like I go to a lot of things where I'm outside, you know, I've gone to festivals and things like that where I don't want to not wear makeup and only wear sunscreen. But then what do you do for reapplying? So I decided I would take someone's advice, and I did pick up the Ulta Beauty, what is this? Broad Spectrum SPF sunscreen, and it is a matte finish. It's water resistance for up to 80 minutes, and it is a setting spray. It says that it's rose water. Honestly, it just kind of smells like sunscreen. I don't smell anything rosy about it. But it does say shake well, and you can hear like the balls in it. And then you just spray it, and I'll spray it on camera so you can see it. Here's what I'll tell you. Don't breathe in. It is the Ulta brand. It does say that it's free of parabens and sulfates. And it says, shake well, close eyes completely, mist over face evenly, holding bottle 10 to 12 inches from face. Do not breathe in mist, which is very hard to do. It is a very fine mist. Like, the sprayer on this is really nice. Wait until dry. Apply liberally and evenly 15 minutes before sun exposure. Do not apply in windy conditions. Use well in ventilated area. Reapply after 80 minutes. So I thought, you know what, this would be at least a good way to kind of reapply. So I'm going to take this with as well. This is 3.4 fluid ounces, so it is not travel size friendly. Just heads up. It does say that it was dermatologist tested. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up something like this because then I could reapply and carry it around with me. You know, it's not overly heavy. It's not like an aerosol. And then, you know, it could maybe help with reapplication. So we'll see how this goes. It does leave a more matte finish, which I like. It doesn't feel greasy at all. It's also an SPF 50, so really I should not be getting any sun when I'm in Vegas. Yeah, right. You know, I don't want to get burnt. I want to protect my skin, but I am kind of hoping that I pick up a little bit of color. A little bit. Just a little bit. Now the next products I'm going to show you are products that I got as a gift. This month was Teacher Appreciation Month. I'm very lucky that I had some amazing students who, even though I'm not their regular permanent teacher, decided to get me something. So I just kind of want to show you a little bit because I did get some kind of skincare-y things, show you what I got. It's not everything I got from them, but this is kind of the stuff that fit into that category. So one of the things that I got, which I feel like all teachers get, is hand soap. Oh, I feel like I never, hardly ever have to go and buy hand soap. when I teach, because it's the gift of choice, really. And it's a great gift because I always use them. So I got Cactus Blossom, which I didn't even see how any of these smell yet. Oh, that one smells so nice. That's going in my bathroom, not our guest bathroom. I really like that. And then I got Island Papaya. Sounds exotic. That one might go in the guest bathroom. I like it, but I think I like Cactus Blossom a little bit better. And then Cucumber Lily, which I'm kind of excited about. I've been a little bit more into floral scents than I have in previous times. That one's nice. Like, that one's nice and refreshing. That might be a nice kitchen scent. I've got one for every sink in my house. That's amazing. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this in the kitchen. Like, that smells really nice. Really nice. So I got those, and then I also got 2 body lotions. So I got this one that I've actually been using. This is the Burt's Bee body lotion with cocoa and cacao butters for dry skin. I have mixed feelings about this. When I first put it on, it kind of smells coconutty, but then it kind of fades into a different scent. But so far I really like it. It does seem to be doing a really good job. Burt's Bees is no animal testing. They try to be really good with their products that are in things. This is a non-greasy formula. I can agree with that. Clinically shown to moisturize up to 24 hours. Don't agree with that, but I don't feel like any of them do. And this is dermatologist tested and absorbs quickly. Yes, unless you go a little crazy like I did the other night and put so much on that there was no way your skin's absorbing this. But that's a my fail, not a product fail. And then I also got this other one called Aqua Dreams, which is a body lotion. Let's see how this smells. I thought it was going to be really florally, and it's not. I mean, like, it is, but it's like, I don't know, like, it's like florally, but not florally. I really like that one too. I do have to be a little bit careful with putting body lotions with scents on my body because I do sometimes get a bit of eczema, and so sometimes they irritate me. So this one is probably one that I will kind of keep around. I'll use it for other things. Probably mix it in with some other stuff that I have, but it won't really go directly on me. But every so often I do use these. I'm more likely to use these on my arms. I cannot use these on my legs because it would get bad news. But I can use the other one on my legs, and I probably won't use that one on my arms because I'm not as crazy about the smell. And then the other thing I got was sheet masks. Oh, sheet masks and eye masks. So I got a bunch of the Yes ones, and I feel like, I don't remember if I've tried these. These are the powder to clay mask. This one is in the impurity fighting, and then I have the detoxifying charcoal mask, and then I also have the calming one, and then they also got me these like cucumber eye patches, which are so cute. Oh my god, I can't wait to try those. Those are adorable. So out of all of these, I'm very excited to try. I have not been so great about masking lately, but I need to jump back into that, and maybe these will help. So that's everything that I have gotten this month in my monthly haul. I hope you enjoy, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there is anything that you want to know more about any of these products, you would like me to do a haul update, anything like that, please leave it in the comments below. And I do always make sure to check those comments. And if you would like to get notified of more videos that I have posted, go ahead and ring that bell. Hope you all have a great day. See you next time. Bye.